Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Music that leads us to our essential self is music. And that music which takes us away from ourselves and we get lost in this world, that is noise. Both of them are sounds. Like we can talk about the world, that is also a speech. We can talk about somebody's ills, that is also a speech. We can talk about somebody's glory, that is also a speech. We can talk about the divine name, that is also a speech. But these different types of speeches, they lead us to different destinations in the same manner. That music which takes us to the silence within. The real music is when we listen but we become silent. That music which makes us agitated is the one which takes you back to yourself. And that is called as music where you are in tune with the Shruti. Both in music and in scriptures, the foundation is that of the Shruti. In scriptures we are told Shruti, Yukti and Anubhuti. What is the foundation? What is the truth? Truth is Tattvamasi, you are that. Then Yukti, logic. How can I be divine? So we study the scriptures and work on it. And then Anubhuti. Then we come to discover what is said in the Shruti is our experience. Thus our experience and Shruti must match. With that match with the Shruti, then we can go up and down in life. This is exactly what the people in music do. They have got a base Shruti, black 5. Now that tambura is going on, and in that the singer will go up in the scale and down in the scale. But while going up and down, his attention will be that it should not become apashruti. He should remain in tune with that. In the same manner, when we are leading our life, it can become a great music if we are keeping ourselves in tune with the divine. In the 15th chapter of Gita, Bhagavan Sri Krishna brings this out. When he describes this world, Urdhva Moola Madashakam Ashwatham Prahuravayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Savedavid. This world is like a banyan tree, and this tree has beautiful leaves. Any tree, if it doesn't have flowers, doesn't matter. If it doesn't yield fruits, doesn't matter. But if a tree doesn't have leaves, it looks very ugly, barren. In the same manner, Chandamsi Parnani. Parnani means leaves. Chandas means the scriptures. A person whose life is not in tune with the divine thoughts given in our scriptures, he is getting lost in this world. Exactly the same way in music. If somebody wants to learn the music and doesn't spend time on tuning himself on the Shruti, then he will never be able to achieve. So when Sa Re Ga, it should exactly be the same every time. There should not be any variation. If this is able to be achieved, then alone, out of an ordinary person, a great musician is born. There is another thing. In this music, in addition to the sura, the tala is also important. Tala is rhythm. Now, rhythm cannot be taught. You have to have in you. You must have come across many places. There are people, they are so expert in giving the wrong talam. And once I was seeing somewhere, I said, hey, how can these people give wrong tal? So I had to, let me try it. And however you may try, it is impossible. But those who do not have the rhythm in them, you cannot teach them. Therefore, two things, music must be in our DNA, and then that music can be invoked by proper studies, practice, dedication. Anything is achieved in life only through devotion and diligence. We have to put efforts. It doesn't come overnight. Therefore, if we want to bring out the real music out of us, we must be dedicated to the Shruti, to the practice, dedication, and above all, the last point, for whom we are singing this, for whom the music is brought out. There was a great saint, Haridas Maharaj in Vrindavan. He was responsible for bringing the Bake Bihari god in that temple. And his disciple was Tansen ji, Tansen Maharaj. And Tansen was a musician in the palace of Akbar. So when this Tansen used to sing so much, Akbar asked him, hey, who is your teacher? Who taught you? He said, so and so. Can you come and sing for me? He said, okay, I'll go and ask. And when it was asked, he said, I sing only for God, not for anybody else. So the king went there to Vrindavan and heard him. Therefore, when music is taken as a spiritual practice, it will evolve us into the divine. But if we play music only as entertainment of the public and getting the applaud from the public, then we will get the bread and butter, but we will not grow spiritually. Spiritual growth should be kept as the ultimate, and with that, this is the means. Like study is the means to get some degree and get money. In the same manner, this music sadhana is the sadhana if it takes us to us. And what is that achievement? A musician attains peace under all conditions. He is at peace with himself. And this peace is discovered through the channel of music. It is possible. So let us understand this, that music should be taken as a spiritual practice, and it leads us to the base Shruti, the scriptures, our essential nature. May all those who are dedicating themselves for the learning of music don't be satisfied only with performance on the stage, but by the discovery of the bliss within. If this happens, your teacher will be happy, you will be happiest. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.